Morning students, today we are going to do another question in business studies A levels, and the A part is define the term span of control. So this is very important question which frequently come in the paper of business studies A levels. The meaning or the definition of the span of control is the number of the subordinates reporting directly to a supervisor. So the number of the subordinates under a supervisor is called supervisor's span of control. And here is the explanation. Span of control refers to the number of the subordinates. So keep this in your mind. The number of the subordinates reporting directly to a supervisor. So this is the number of the subordinates under a supervisor. So a wide span will have more people and vice versa for a narrow span in a tall structure. So there are two types of this structure in any company for management. One is called broad span of the control. Broad span of the control means more workers under one supervisor. And the second type of the structure of the management is tall structure of the management. This is a structure in which there are fewer subordinates reporting to a supervisor. Okay, second part, B part is explain the advantages of a broad span of the control. So this I have explained to you in A part. So broad span of the control means there are more workers under one supervisor. So definitely both are having advantages and disadvantages. So there are two types of the structures of the management in any company. One is called broad span of control. Second is called tall span of control. In tall span of control, there are fewer workers under one supervisor, and in broad span of control there will be more workers under one supervisor. So this is a very common sense that if there are more workers under one supervisor, then it will not be possible for the supervisor to keep eye on each and every worker. So the supervisor has to trust the efficiencies and the abilities of the subordinates, and the supervisor has to delegate some kinds of the responsibilities to the workers as well. In this case, definitely the workers will feel trusted, they will feel encouraged, and will work with more hard work. On the other hand, the supervisor, which is having more workers under his authority, so definitely he or she will have more status, he will enjoy more prestige, he will get more wages or the salary. So here are the explanation. Subordinates may be happy because delegation is practiced with wider span. There will be more teamwork. Definitely there will be more workers under one supervisor, so there will be a big team, so they will feel happy in working teamwork. And less direct supervision. Definitely there are a lot of workers, so supervisor will not be able to supervise each and every worker directly, so which will motivate some workers. The workers are given authorities which make them feel trusted and important. So these are the advantages of the broader span of the control for the workers. Okay, now we will discuss on the end of the supervisor what will be the advantages of a broader span of the control for the manager. The manager may be happy having a wider span of the control under him, as it will lead to better status. So this is very common sense. If a supervisor is having a big team, definitely he will enjoy a better status and more prestige. With delegation, he will have more time to concentrate on more strategic, long term, and core issues. So, definitely, in case of the bigger team, he has to delegate some of the authorities to the workers as well, so that the work can be done in a smooth way. So, he will have a more spare time to focus on some more important works. So, this was the question. Thank you so much.